Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever?
So today's instructors, Alexander Alvarez,
Hey, we gotta get it down. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
Our next workout includes working out our neck muscles that rises from the collarbones and proceeds all the way to the back of our skull and behind our ear. And that is called the sternocleidomastoid workout. Now for that, we'll tilt our head to the side and hold for 3 seconds and repeat for the other side. We'll do 10 sets of 3-second holds on both sides. This workout is super straightforward in that the sternocleidomastoids are the muscle fibers along the side of our neck. However, it also performs the lateral rotation of the cervical spine as well as a flexion of the head. In other words, the head can be bowed down forward. The additional muscle that helps the sternocleidomastoid do a variety range of functions are the scalene groups, which are the anterior scalene, the posterior scalene, and the middle scalene, while the antagonist muscles are the trapezius, the levator scapulae, and the rectus capitis. Now, the origin bone that makes all of this happen is the membrane of the sternum and the clavicle, while the insertion bone is the mastoid process of the temporal bone of the skull.
The next muscle is the flexor carpi radialis. It is located on the anterior part of the forearm and is a relatively thin muscle that assists in the movement of the wrist. This exercise consists of holding the arm out and bending the wrist upward towards the body and back down to its original position. This movement activates the muscle and causes it to move the wrist up and down. The origin of this muscle is the medial epicondyle of humerus by the common flexor tendon. The insertion of this muscle is the base of the second or third metacarpal. Some actions are the flexion of the wrist and adduction of the wrist. The synergist is the flexor carpi ulnaris and the antagonist is the extensor carpi ulnaris.
The next muscle is the latissimus dorsi, which is a large muscle mostly used in the movement of the torso and located at the inferior back and sides of the thorax. The origins of this muscle are the sphenoid process of the last 6 thoracic vertebrae, the iliac crest, and lower foreribs. The insertion is at the floor of the bicipital groove of the humerus. The action of the latissimus dorsi adducts, extends, and internally rotates the arm at the shoulder. In this exercise, the muscle works by extending and then contracting the back muscle using the ball. The synergistic muscles include the pectoralis major and minor, subclavius, serratus anterior, trapezius, rhomboid major and minor, and the levator scapulae. The antagonist muscles include the deltoids, supraspinatus, infraspinatus, chest major and minor, and the subscapularis.
Next workout involves the pectoralis major. Now for this, we'll do 10 push-ups with no rest. The workout is especially good for making the pectoralis major seem much more prominent, bending along the shoulder to the breastbone. Additionally, push-ups help strengthen the function of the pectoralis major, and that is controlling the movement of the arm. Now make sure to fully go down so the pectoralis major can fully contract and pull on the humerus to create that nice up and down push-up motion. The pectoralis major can do additional sorts of movements as well as lateral, vertical, and circumduction movement of the arm. The pectoralis major works together with the variety of muscles called synergists. To achieve this variety and range, it works together with the pectoralis minor, the subclavicus, the serratus anterior, and the trapezius, the latissimus dorsi, and the rhomboid major, as well as the minor and the levator scapulae. However, there are muscles called antagonists that work against the pectoralis major, and those are the deltoids, the supraspinatus, the infraspinatus, the teres major, as well as the minor and the subscapular arms. Now, the origin bone that makes all this happen is the closal topside ribs, outside border of the sternum, and the aponeurosis of the external oblique muscles. And the insertion bone that factors in as movement is the bicipital groove and the deltoid tuberosity of the humerus.
The next muscle we'll be focusing on today is the adductor magnus, which is located on the medial side of the thigh. It is shaped like a large triangle that contracts and pulls the hip towards the midline of the body. This exercise is a set of lunges to the front and side. The motion and position of the lunge stretches the muscle and uses it to maintain balance and stability. Origins of this muscle are the inferior pubic ramus, ramus of the ischium, and inferolateral aspect of the ischiotuberosity, basically the pubic bone. Insertions of this muscle are the medial margin of gluteotuberosity of femur, broad attachment into linea aspera and proximal part of medial supracondylar line, and a small tendon that
The next muscle is the gracilis, which is a long and thin muscle located in the medial side of the thigh and near the groin, which allows for the pull between the thighs. The origin of this muscle is the inferior ramus and body pubic, and adjacent ischia ramus. The insertion is at the upper part of the medial flare of the tibia. Action of the gracilis are adduction, assisting with flexon, and assisting with internal rotation of the thigh at the hip. This exercise works by pulling at the inner thigh due to up and down motion of the leg. The synergistic muscles include the iliopsoas, pectineus, tensor fascia latae, and abductor brevis and sartorius. The antagonistic muscles include the abductor magnus and gluteus maximus.
Thank you for watching.